everybody, it's me, Miss Cris, or Crochet with Cris, depending on where you're watching this video. This is my Fresh Off the Hook Monday video. It is my second Fresh Off the Hook, so I'm pretty excited about that. Back to the old camera, I was kind of laughing with the man, and I said I'm going to use the old camera because I'm having such a bad hair day that I don't want anybody to see it in high def. So, I'm using the old camera for the benefit of society. Anyway, had a vacation day. I played that well that I had a 5-day vacation with the holiday. So, go me, and awesome planning. Spent the day pretty much cleaning. I got down, scrubbed the kitchen floor, and did all that fun stuff. Then made a yummy dinner. What did we have? We had fish, some tilapia, and spaghetti, which I seasoned the tilapia with Italian seasonings, but ended up not complementing the spaghetti quite as I had hoped. But that's okay. And then had some salad with it. If you hear sounds of war in the background, that is because the man is playing a video game. It is not because we have moved to a war zone. He's laughing. So let's go ahead and get the fresh off the... Oh, what else? My friend who I work with, he had called me and asked, his wife was wanting to learn how to knit, so they wanted to know if they could swing by, and I'm like, sure. So they stopped by tonight, and she and I sat in the craft room, and I got her to learn how to cast on, and then she learned the knit stitch and how to cast off. So she went off with an assignment to make her a scarf. She had bought this rainbowy yarn from Hobby Lobby, so she's going to give that a whirl. Yeah, I told her how many to cast on. I also I loaned her my book for beginning knitters, and then now the dog is making a weird noise. You all right? He's fine. So I loaned her that book, and then I gave her some cotton and told her this is how you would make a dishcloth. And so yeah, she took off. So we had a little bit of a late dinner, but that's okay. My friend was saying, hey, that means if she's going to be knitting, that's more game time for me. And as I sit here talking about all the things that I made this week, while the man is sitting over on the left seat playing a video game. Although I admit I love video games too. Does it say in queue? Oh, that's just like a preview. Sorry. Like a preview you would see on TV. It's like a commercial for it. Yeah. She's learning Netflix. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, so I sat with her and we did that. That was really good. She was very excited when she left. Would you say she was excited?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she even when we got, she's already posted on Facebook that I was able to show her that she was excited to get started. So, another knitter released into the world.
Oh, wow.
The wild. Another man allowed to play video games. He's over there. Yeah. So, my fresh off the hook this week. There's one item that the main part is off the hook, but I can't show you because it's a Christmas present. It's the sock monkey hat. And it's going to the little girl, so she'll see it if I bring it out, but I keep it in my craft room so she doesn't see it. Alright, so the least exciting thing, see, a lot of people are like, oh, I only have a couple items done. I don't have a whole lot of time to crochet, so I take as much as I can. I think I had 5 dishcloths done last week. This is my stack of dishcloths. As you can see, most of them are blue because I had one of those big Bernat balls, but I finally finished it. And then I did one with the peaches and cream, which, as you can tell, I had enough for this dishcloth, but I didn't have enough for that one. So I just took some of my scrap. This one will be mine. No big deal. You know what's really sad is even though I had 5 last week, this is on the bottom, so I know it was one from last week, I still have not woven the tails. So if I had 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say those were the ones from last week. I'll be taking them. I need to weave in the ends tonight because I'm going to take some to work to sell. That means I finish 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this week. So I have 6 more. I need to weave in the tails. So that's exciting. I can't weave in the tails. So that's 11. That's 22 tails, 22, 23, 24 tails because this one has 2 colors. I do have more cotton. I will be making more. Hopefully, though, now that I've got through that big ball of Bernat, I feel better and I don't feel as compelled to make dishcloths. It's true. It was like a mental thing. I wanted to get through that skein. I wanted to finish off a pound of that cotton. I wanted to get my 2 points at Crochetville for my stash busting crochet along. That was it. It's pretty sad. Yeah, it's pretty sad. So, another news, so my third item, you have a hat. All of these dishcloths. This is a heck of a stack. Goodness gracious. Did you see the stack of these? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? I apparently like making dishcloths. I have another one started in the craft room. Crazy. Alright, the other last item that I have is a dust mitt. It is a pattern of my own design. It actually works really well. It's kind of funny though that the kids, when I first made it, they grabbed it and I'm like, no, don't use the dust mitt. I have to put it on my fresh off the hook video. I didn't want grime all over it, so I had to rescue it a few times from the hands of the children who wanted to clean with it. Now, how many mothers are going to do that? You know, fresh off the hook has made me just a crazy lady because I'm like, no, don't clean, give me that. But now that I'm done with it, they'll be like, oh, okay, you put in your video, I don't want to clean now. So basically, it is just a mitt. It just slides right on, and ta-da! It's really just a dust mitt. It's really soft. This side is the Red Heart Super Saver Pompadoodle yarn, which is 100% polyester, which I was looking at. I was like, that could make for good cleaning. And then this side is just some scrap yarn that I had. I think it's definitely Red Heart Super Saver, and I used it. It was the color for the Special Olympic scarves last year, so it was aqua and I think royal. It's whatever that color is, because I had one skein, well, less than a skein, because I had it in a ball, so I went ahead and used it. Ta-da! It actually works pretty well. It's really soft. It is something that I knit this. I find it easier to knit with the pom yarn than I do crocheting it, and then I crocheted the back and attached them using crochet. So, and then I put the mitt, that part of the mitten on. I think it turned out really well. I am writing the pattern up for this very mitt. I'm actually, because the number of rows here varies depending on how big of a hand you're making. Well, that was nice. So this size dictates this. So I'm thinking I might make it more of a YouTube. I started writing it up and I'm like, well, I could tell you to do 24 rows, but then it's going to fit my hand. If you're a household or you're a smaller person or you're making the mitt for a smaller person, you may want to make it smaller and save some yarn. Because, you know, I'm going to be honest, you know, $5 for Pompadoodle isn't just to clean with. That's a little pricey. I wish they had a cheaper pom-pom yarn, but I haven't found any. So, dust mitt, the other item. That's all I got. Let's see, school-wise, I was Thanksgiving break, although I still had a paper I needed to do. I need to do a monthly review paper for my internship. Got that done. early at work, so that was nice. Didn't have any other papers due. I do have article analysis I have to do this week. I have one more homework assignment I need to do this week. As soon as I stop videotaping, I'm going to go check my grades to see if my last exam. I have another exam coming up for my chemicals class, and then I have 2 exams in my chemicals class. I have one just for chapter regular test and then the final, and then I have just a final for my risk management class, so that's exciting. Then I think 2 more papers, 2 article analysis, and 1 homework assignment. Not bad. And then hopefully by the end of this week, I'll know if I passed my comprehensive. And then all I have to do is get my internship stuff in order and do the final presentation for that. And hopefully with all of that, I will graduate December 16th. We're talking literally 3 weeks. So with that said, I'm actually going to go into my craft room and probably crochet. I don't really have anything to knit. I do need to crochet. I need to crochet them. Ow, where the sock monkey at? So with that said, I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you for watching my Fresh Off the Hook Monday. My apologies that the video is this long. I hope I didn't bore you too much. If you have not subscribed, feel free to click the subscribe button up there. Even if you don't want to subscribe, could you, that way, like the video, and maybe even leave a comment. I would love to hear from you all. So with that said, have a great night, everybody.